Today we're going to be doing a strategy called multiples of 10. Multiples of 10 is a division strategy that uses multiples of 10 to find the quotient or the answer. Why do we use multiples of 10? Well, 10, as you know, is a friendly or nice number. It is easy for us to multiply numbers by 10. So let's try our first problem. First problem is going to be 42 divided by 3. And just to be clear, 3 is the amount in each group we are dividing 42 by. It's called the divisor. Our job with the problem is to find the number of groups of 3 in 42. The number of groups we find, or the answer, is called the quotient. That's going to go up here. I'm going to put it right here for right now so we have some space to work. So let's start with our friendly number of 10 and ask, can I make 10 groups of 3 in 42? Yes, I can. 10 times 3 is 30. I've now made 10 groups of 3. So I'm going to put that 10 up here where I'm going to work on my quotient. And I'm going to take 30 and subtract it from the total to get 12. Now, can I make another 10 groups of 3 with 12? What do you think, mathematicians? Can I? No, I can't. So now I have to think, how many more groups of 3 are in 12? Well, I know from my math facts that 4 groups of 3 is 12. So now I can put those 4 groups of 3 up here as well. And do you notice that I'm keeping that in the ones place? I want to keep my place value. I don't want to put it over here. And now I'm going to take 12 and subtract it from the total to get 0. There are no remainders or leftovers. Finally, I'm going to need to add my groups of 3 together to find the quotient. So I'm going to add 14 plus 10 groups of 3, 4 groups of 3 and 10 groups of 3 is 14 groups of 3 with no remainders. I think I'm going to put here R0 to show there's no remainders. And over here I can put Q, and that is my quotient. Let's try another problem together. You ready? This problem, I'll get a new piece of paper, is going to be 54 divided by 4. So now our divisor is 4, and we're looking for the number of groups of 4 that are in 54. Okay, so the first thing we have to ask ourselves is, can I make 10 groups of 4 in 54? Yes, I can. It makes 40, and there's 40 inside of 54. So now I'm going to take this 10 groups of 4 and put it up here, where my quotient is. Now, I'm going to subtract 40 from the total, from 54, to get 14. Now I have to ask myself, can I make another 10 groups of 4 in 14? What do you guys think, mathematicians? No. So I have to think about how many groups of 4 goes into 14? Well, I know 3 groups of 4 is 12, and that gets me close to 14. So now I can put those 3 groups of 4 up here, again keeping my place value, and subtract 12 from the total, which leaves me with 2 more. Can I make another group of 4 inside of 2? What do you guys think, mathematicians? No, I can't. 2 is going to be my remainder, or my leftover. So now my final step, I need to add my 3 groups of 4, my 10 groups of 4, which leaves me with 13 groups of 4. Oops, I'm going to put my Q there. Quotient is 13 groups of 4, and my remainder is 2. And that's how you solve using the multiples of 10 strategy. I'm going to leave you with this chart so that you can solve your next problem set on your own. Good luck, mathematicians.